Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you.
Hello good people, thank you for clicking into this channel. Thank you for coming back to watch my content. If you are new here, welcome to Lil's Little World, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always subscribing. In today's video, we want to I want to take you through how to make a good thumbnail, and using Canva and a few of some different websites. But the main thing that we are going to do, we are going to do a thumbnail, and we are going to use Canva. And if you are a content creator, or if you are starting designing and everything, you are interested, kindly stick on this video up to the end. Cheers. I want to show you how I always make my thumbnails. This is a video that have been requested, though I've done a video on the same, but let me take you through how I make my thumbnail. Let's make the thumbnail with you guys. Yes, you go to your browser and you open Canva. Make sure it's a Canva with these colors, the blue and the purple one. Then obviously you'll sign in as I have signed in here. You just sign in with any of your email addresses. Then if you get into Canva, you're okay to go. Then today we are just focusing on the thumbnail. These are all the things that Canva can help you do, but today we are just focusing on doing thumbnails. So we will come here to create design. Obviously, these are some of your projects and some of the templates that you can use. We'll just click create because I've been using this. If you've not seen all this, you'll just type thumbnail over there where the search is, and you can also come here to thumbnail. YouTube has already given you the measurements, which is 1280 by 720 px. So we click. As you click, then now after clicking, it will bring for you a very plain thumbnail template, I mean, not a thumbnail, template. Then on the other side, this is the templates that you can use. These are the templates that you can use. But I want to tell you something. Note that these templates, the one that is written pro is paid for, so you have to pay, because it's a paid version. You have to pay for, then you can use them. So in today's video, let us use one of these templates to make to make our thumbnails. So the way I do mine, I'll show you the one that you can add the template and the one that you just create your own version. So I've added this one. After adding this one, it depends with the video that I want to make. I can remove this photo, then add my photo. Adding my photo, I'll just go to this side and put click upload, because I have photos in my upload that I've already uploaded, and I'll just come here and pick this photo. This is just a sample. I'll just pick this photo, and you can also change the background. You can change everything that you want. If you want to change your background, it's well and good, so that maybe your photo, everything can pop out. So I want to change this background that we've used, the black background. I want to remove this one and concentrate on the black background so that I can move it out. So I want to put a color white on this. And I can also do this, I can bring it still there. So maybe I want to write something on this, then my writings should be here. Probably I want to say how I create my thumbnails. Let's create a thumbnail. Let's create a thumbnail. So I'll make sure I can remove this one, but I'll make sure this one fits the where it has been placed. You see, like here, I'll make sure this one fits here, so that all our letters should go back and fit in this place. All our letters can fit in here. Thumbnail. So anything that you want to write there will appear. Creating a thumbnail, I can do that also, creating a thumbnail. Yeah, creating a thumbnail. So maybe I might change this background color, or if you want to change the background color, you can just go here and make sure you change your background color. Or if you want to change this color also, you just go here and maybe change the color that you want, and maybe also change the font color to maybe be black, so that it can, then I can also change the font, because I love using this alpha slab. I can do the alpha slab because at some point it really helps. It helps this become a little bit bigger. So this is what I want to use. Yeah, creating a thumbnail. So this is what we can use. Then another thing also, we can still add the font size so that it become a little bit bigger. Then this is how you can make your thumbnail, guys. Another also option that I always use, that I can show you, make sure your thumbnail colors are a little bit bright so that it can help you, it can help people see your thumbnail. So another thing that I want to do, I want to remove the whole of this template that I have been using, the whole of this template that I've been using. I want it to remain a blank one so that I can show you what I always do. Now, the other part that you can also do, you can also still go to this side. This is the second part of it. You can go to this side, then you can click photos, because Canva has a lot of photos. Then another thing that I can do is I can search for photos that I would like to use here as a background, because you can add your background photos as you like. So I just want to do a kitchen counter. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Or another thing that I can do, because if you are talking about kitchen, maybe you can do a kitchen counter. Or if you're not talking about kitchen, you can do sitting room. Let's do a sitting room background with a very nice view, so that at least it brings a very cool and nice view. So let's search for a good one, because as I had told you earlier, if you click these ones are payable ones, but in photos you can still use them. The good thing is, in photos you can use them, but in template you can't use them. So let me see if we have a good photo of but you have to choose a very bright photo so that it can fit with the photo that you want to put. This is a very good background, I mean. Now this is our background. Now after background, as you can see, there's a watermark here. There's a remove watermark. I can't remove watermark because I'm using a free version, so you'll have to see the Canva thing here. So I just want to go back to my uploads. The uploads are the photos on your device. I'll go back to my upload. After going back to my upload, I want to see if I can get a nice photo, a nice photo of myself, that I can maybe remove the background. Let's try this one. I want to download this one, then I show you how you can remove background. Okay, Canva has a background remover, but it is in the paid version, so we can use this photo any place that you want to place it. We can use this photo, or you can use any other photo. So you have to bring it closer so that at least it shows like you are in that room. So that's your background. How cool is the background? So I want to remove that photo and put another photo that might look so cool. Yeah, let's use this one. Let's use this photo, this one. Let's use this photo. Is a little bit so you see, if I use this one, it looks so good. So you can do this. It's not every time that you'll be using the background. It's not every time that you will be using the templates. You can just use your own templates, your own photos. So the other thing that I will do, I will just click my photo. This is a photo that I had, but I removed the background. As you can see here, I've removed the background. You can go back to edit the photo, then you brighten the photo with filters. Then that's how it looks like after brightening it. Then now I can add my wordings. Now I can add my wording. For background remover, guys, you can just go to your website or to the internet, just search for free background removers, then you'll get the background removers. Now we want to add a text. I'll add a text box. Here's my text box. So what I want to write, I will just write clickable thumbnails. How to make clickable thumbnails. How to make clickable. So guys, okay guys, so this is our what we've written, the message that will appear on our thumbnail. I've clicked here, which I want to choose the type of font that I want to choose. I want to use, you can choose any photo. I always use Alpha Slab 1. So then I want to add this. After adding the font size, I want to add the font size. Then I want to bring it out of there so that it doesn't hide somewhere. But being that if you are seeing it, it's not popping, like someone cannot read what is there, I want to go to effects, guys, here, up here. Then I'll do this. I want to choose this one, background. So if I choose this, the background one, you see it is bringing the background to be yellow, because you can just choose this one. This is one that I've been using, the yellow background, as you can see. Then I want to add this thumbnail to the message on the thumbnail to become a little bit wide. So this is what I want to use, this one. So our thumbnail is ready, and our thumbnail message is also ready. So maybe probably we can put it here. So, or we can bring it up where someone can see it, and click it. Yeah, we can bring it here. So it looks so good, guys. This is another way that you can make your good thumbnails. Or we can still remove this one, so that we just leave the wordings how they were. Then what we can do, I want to bring them back where they were. Here, sorry, I want to bring them back here where they were, but we'll still use effects. I want to go back to effects, then I want to click outline. So this is how outline looks like. Then I want to go back to the outline and add the thickness. Then I want to change this color, gray. I click there, then I want to change it to yellow. So after changing it to yellow, I want to bring it back somewhere here. Somewhere here. So if you have a good background that shows clickable thumbnail, you can still bring it here. And this is where your message will appear, or you will see where you can put it. So this is how sometimes I make my thumbnails. If you are someone who always check on my thumbnails, this is what I always do. Then the next thing that we can do, I'll just remove this one, the background. I'll just remove the background. Then I'll just add my photos. Sometimes you want to put some few photos. So if I want to put, maybe it's a cooking video and I want to put some different food that I've cooked, or maybe it's an activity that I'm doing and I want to include like everything in that activity. So let's pick this one. You can still put this one here. Then we also cooked. If we also cooked, we can put this here. So it will show different, but my always advice is don't include a lot of photos in your thumbnail. That confuses people. You can still add, and you can still add that one. I can still bring this one also here and add and show maybe I was doing something. And I can add a lot of photos here. I can add very many photos here, or maybe I can remove this one and add this one, maybe to say I was doing my house chores. Maybe to say I was doing my house chores, and because I want to explain a lot of things in the same thumbnail, in the same thumbnail. So this is what I'll do. I'll check on two of these, the food ones. If one looks so good, I'll leave it there, but if one doesn't look so good, I'll remove it. Then another thing that I can do this one also, so that it shows maybe this is one of the things that I did also on this, in this video, included in this video. So I can do this and put this one here. I can also bring back this one. I just want them to be proportional. Then maybe another thing that I can do, you can put 4 photos, you can put 5 photos, depending on what you like. Then I want to brighten these photos, so I'll click and say edit photos. I want to put them look so good. Then I'll come here, back here, and say edit photos, also click. Then I'll do this. Then I'll come back here, I'll say edit. Then I'm just spicing them. I'll do that too. I'll come here and also do that. So here what I can do, I can still go back to text, and this is what I always do. I can say cooking, maybe a lot of cooking, stroke organizing, because I was organizing my clothes, organizing, new purchases, maybe it's my cooker, purchases, and I'll do self-care routine, self-care. I'll just do self-care. So what I'll do, I'll make sure I always change this the font. Then my font is Alpha Slab. That's my always font that I use. Then I can see I can change the color of the font. I always love black. Then another thing, I can change the font size, and I am increasing the font size. Then after increasing the font size, I want to add effects. I'll click effects. Then I want to click this one. So if I click here, I want to add the thickness, but another thing, I'll change the color because I want it to be bright, and this is what I always do. So sometimes I make sure this is popping, this pops, so that someone can know this is a lot of cooking, organizing, new purchases, self-care. Another thing, we can delete this one. Then here we can go to elements. Then if you're someone who likes adding boxes and everything, these are the boxes. You can add these shapes. The shapes will help you bring the shape that you want in your, I want to add this one. Then here I'll write a lot of cooking the same way we did. Yeah, so this is what we've done. So we will try, I'll try and do this to it. Then I want to change the background color of this, not to be brown. I want to give it a popping. Obvious, I always love yellow, or I can put white. If I put white, I'll have to change the color of the fonts. So my font style is still alpha, and also I want to change the font color, which I want to bring it to black. Change it from white to black. Then I'll say change all. Then another thing, I'll just add my font size. So adding my font size, this is what I can do. If you like a white background, it's well and good. If you don't like a white background, it's also well and good. So this, as you can see, this one we don't use the effect. I can also change the background to yellow, so that it can give me a yellow background, so that I remove the white we see. Yeah, it goes well with the white or the yellow background. So this is how you can make your thumbnail. This is how you can make your thumbnail. Then we can do the last one that I always do also. So this one is a blank one. I come to design. Design is where you get the thumbnails. So maybe I want to do one for food. It will ask you thumbnail. Then maybe you can say YouTube thumbnails. Then I want to search cooking, food YouTube thumbnails. It's here. It's saying food YouTube thumbnails. Then I can do this and bring this one here. Then I can just add my photo like I had the other one. I can just add maybe this one. Then when you bring it here, it will take this shape. So maybe you say what you want to do. Or I have one for, I think I have one for some pancakes. This is what you can do. Here we can do this one. And just make sure it's bigger. You can remove the one that they have here and put yours, this one. Then you can bring this one here. This is what I always do. And sometimes I always change the background. So what fits you is what you can put here. Then you add everything there. So you just click here and say edit photo, and at least you brighten the photo looks good. And if this is the kind of background you want, you can use that one. I can also use that one because it looks good. You can change it to a different background, or you can leave it this way. So you can use any template, anything. If you want your wordings to become bigger, you can add. If you want to change the pancake color, you can do. So this is how we always do. I always do my thumbnails. I wanted to take you through this thumbnail, how I always do it, because a lot of people have requested for it. Then another thing also, I'll pin down the video that I did, my first thumbnail, how I was doing other thumbnails before I knew about removing background. Removing background, let me just show you a little bit of removing background. You just go to your browser, you type free background remover, then you can use this one, which is called a remove bg. Then you can upload your photo, then you do everything. Just click there, you just click, then you upload your photo. This is how I do all my photos that I want to change backgrounds. So this is what I always do. I just upload a photo because this is the photo that I downloaded before we started. And then this is what is happening. Yeah, it will remove the background. Then you will go and download. You have to just download this one because download HD, that means you want to pay. Then we go back to Canva. After going back to Canva, maybe we want to upload it. We'll have to upload it here. And maybe you want to use it. Here it is. So maybe you want to use it in a different thumbnail. So let's create a different thumbnail that maybe we can use. So guys, let's create a different thumbnail with the one that we've just added. This one, I just want to put this one. I have to look for a background photo that will fit me, so that I add it there. So I'll just see what can fit me. If this one will fit, then we can use this one. You can play around with all the photos that you've been given on Canva, or if you have a background photo that you want to use, then it's okay with you. So this is what I want to do. So guys, this is the photo that I've used. So here it is. So this is what we want to use. So maybe I'll add some filters on it so that it looks so good, and it like matches this place. At least you can see, maybe I'm sitting here on a seat, and these are the seats. Then I add my thumbnail message, which I'll just come here and click here and say let's create a clickable thumbnail. Let's create. Or I can even say how I make clickable thumbnails. Let me remove this one. So this is what we have. I've just written how I make clickable thumbnails. Then we will come here and change the font, then change the font size. Just love my fonts to be a little bit bigger. So here, then another thing that I want to do, I want to add effects, and I would like to add this one so that it just be the yellow that I like. Yellow is a little bit bright, and I want to move it somewhere here. How I make clickable thumbnails. So this is something that now I have created my thumbnail. Like, this is the thumbnail that someone will see, how does she make clickable thumbnails? Then let me just click on it. So after this, after you are done, you can just go back home. It's the title of our document, it's let's create thumbnail. You can just go back home. After going back home, guys, here it's where it's supposed to appear. So you'll just click. After clicking, you just click here, download, then you click download. But because we've used one that had the Crown, the Pro one, we have to use download it with the watermarks, so the watermarks will still appear there. So when our video is on, I'm done with editing the video, I'll just click the thumbnail and upload it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I hope you've learned something how I make my thumbnails. And make sure you comment. After commenting, if this is the kind of video you like, just hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are a new viewer. Thank you so much. Till the next video.